Hello YouTube, I'm Jonah. So my wife messaged me and said, I think we have a pipe that burst and it's leaking through our basement ceiling. And when I got home, I see water damage on our basement ceiling. Uh-oh, Jonah, what are you gonna do now? So after further investigation, the leak actually came from upstairs in our kitchen from our dishwasher.
It's dripping.
I can't see it.
Gotta put some light in there. Close it up. It's coming from here.
Aha, yes, it was the hot water inlet valve. It's leaking pretty good. Looks like it's time to replace it. So welcome to today's DIY. How to replace your dishwasher inlet valve. The inlet valve controls the flow of water into your dishwasher. So other than this major water leak, if water fills constantly or water does not fill into your dishwasher, it is your inlet valve that needs to be replaced. And so, if you're new to my channel and you find it helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you always get my latest video.
Okay, this is the hose. This is the hot water hose that goes right in there into the hole and goes into the dishwasher. So it's got to go here, and this is the shut off valve. Now I've already shut this off.
That's right, shut off your water and then shut off your power. If in doubt, always shut off the main breaker right here, but in my case, my dishwasher 15 amp breaker is right here, number 16. So I shut it off. Now I'll have to undo my electrical wires so I have room to pull it out and work on it. If you have a lot of slack with your cable, you don't have to do this. So very simple, white cable connects to white cable, black cable connects to the black cable. Just unscrew the two wire connectors, yellow and orange, then pull apart the white and black cables. And if your bare copper wire, the ground cable, is also connected to another ground cable, disconnect it also. I don't remember the repair guy who installed my dishwasher a long time ago, but he should have grounded the wires. I put my orange and yellow connectors back to the other cables for safety. Now that I've disconnected my black and white cables, then with my Phillips screwdriver, I unscrew the two screws for my kick plate. Now with my 16mm wrench, I undo my hot water hose. So the angle on this side was a little bit difficult, so I'm going to switch to the other side. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. I put a little container underneath just to catch any excess water. And oop, there it is.
Okay.
Now with the hose clamp pliers, I undo the clamp. If you don't have one of these, a regular pliers will do. Now with your hands, just wiggle out the hose. So be patient because it was a little bit stubborn. And as you can see, I needed my second hand to give it support. And oop, there it is. Alright, it's time to remove the wire harness tab. Also very stubborn. Just wiggle it out nice and slow. Make sure you don't break the tab. And whoop, there it is.
Finally.
And remember the position of the tab. You don't want to put it upside down when you install it. Now remove the 2 mounting screws with the Torx driver. I don't know why they use a Torx screw. They don't want to make it easy for us DIY guys and DIY gals. Then put the 2 screws back so you don't lose them. Now I take a look at the part I just removed. Now I see the spot where it broke, right here. Then I inspect the part number and order a new part at Amazon, which arrived within 3 to 4 days.
Oh, Electrolux, genuine manufacturer parts. Frigidaire.
And more importantly, it's the correct part number.
Here's the old part. And here's the new part. Exactly.
So I'll be moving this 45-degree fitting to my new part right here.
I did notice that there's a little bit of oxidization in this part here. I hope that's not going to be an issue of any leaking, but we'll see. I'm going to clean it up, steel brush it, and then put the fitting back in. Hopefully this will not be an issue, but I'll have to return it again. Okay.
So I'll give a few spray of my silicone. But instead of a steel brush, I'll use a plastic brush a little bit softer, because I don't want to score or scratch the copper threading and possibly cause a leak. Now I'll remove the 45-degree connector from the old part with an 11/16 wrench. Remember, rotate left, lefty loosey. Also, very important, remember the position of that fitting, because you have to match it exactly with your new part. Then remove the old Teflon tape. Then clean it off with my brush. Then I'll check the fitting by doing a dry fit.
Do a dry fit.
Looks good and it feels good. There's nothing stopping it. It was a smooth thread. Then I'll install the new Teflon tape. At the same direction, righty-tighty. Then hand screwing it into the part, righty-tighty. Then finishing it off with the wrench, remembering the exact position as it was with the old one. So far, so good. Okay then, time to install the new part. First thing I do is install the hose and clamp. Checking the position of the clamp, and it looks good. Then installing the wire harness tab. Making sure it's tight and is bottomed out, and it's not upside down. Then I install the hose by hand starting it as to make sure I do not cross thread. Then finishing off with my 16mm wrench, making sure I don't over tighten. Remember, righty tighty. All right, looking good, looking good. Now we'll take the 2 screws and screw it on to the supporting bracket. Then tightening it up with your Torx driver. Alright, last look. Everything looks good so far.
Alright, connected it together. Black to black, white to white.
And just to let you know, we should ground our wire. The guy who installed the dishwasher years ago should have done that, but I will have to take care of that. Now it's time to turn the water and the power back on.
Dishwasher, right there, so I know. I'm gonna put it on right now.
By turning the water back on, it should build up water pressure and we should see any leaks if there is any leaks. And so far, so good. Then I give my sound insulation a quick clean and install it back top of the dishwasher. Then a little duct tape to keep it from falling. Then I push it back, making sure the electrical cord and the hose does not get tangled or pinched. And we still got those little 2 tabs to be pushed in. Then I use a screwdriver to push it in deeper, lock it into place, and catch underneath the counter. There you go. Some people can screw those tabs under the counter, but I don't need to. Now I'll run a cycle on the dishwasher and check one last time for any leaks. Excellent. All good. Dry as a bone. Then install our kick plate back into place. Oops, butterfingers. And that's it, we're done. It's that simple. So if you liked my video and found it helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you always get my latest video. Thanks for watching.